ما و با سلسله از درس‌های گذشته ما در صفحه دهم ما امروز phrasal words ورب‌های عبارتی یا عبارات هم می‌خوانیم در زبان انگلیسی و ما چی می‌خوانیم؟ phrasal words. Phrasal words are very common in English language, especially we use phrasal words in informal English language, in type of informal and native speaker. Most of the time they use the informal English and they use a phrasal word instead of vocabulary or words. And it's really common amongst the native speakers. They are just keep using the phrasal word in their daily activities. Because most, you know that native speakers, they do not speak grammatically or formally most of the time. They use phrasal verb and they speak in formal context. What's phrasal verb, dear students? What do you think? What it might be and how you can use the phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is the combination with an adverb or prepositions. We can combine an adverb or a preposition to create or to make a phrasal verb. The phrasal verb is the combination of a verb and a preposition. Take a look to this example, dear students. They have called the meeting of. They have called the meeting of. Here, call of. Just like phrasal verb هستند که یا just like phrasal verb های separable هستند یعنی جدا شدنی هستند یا جدا پذیر هستند. They have called the meeting of. چی شد؟ آنها ملاقات فسخ کردن یا call off کردن. We will pick you up from the school. What do you think, dear students? In this statement, what is the phrasal verb? Yes, pick up is the phrasal verb, which is also separatable. Dear students, what's separatable and inseparable phrasal verb? Some phrasal verbs which are separatable. It means we can separate it. We can use one part at the beginning of sentence and another part at the middle or at the end of our sentence. For example, call off. Call off is phrasal verb. Call off is phrasal verb. Here we say that call off is separatable because we use call here. They have, we use call after the auxiliary and off at the end of sentence. Here the phrasal verb is separatable. Also we can say, we can use that they have called off the meeting. This is also correct. They have called off the meeting. آنها ملاقات فصل کردند. ببینید هر دو جمله مشابه یا یکی هستند. called off استفاده کردیم که در اینجا به شکل unseparable استفاده کردیم که اینجا به شکل separatable که چی هستن؟ این phrasal verb های هستن که ام به شکل چی است؟ separatable است، ام unseparable است، یعنی ام جدا پذیر است. جدا پذیر به چه شکل که called h استفاده شد و off در آخر جمله، یعنی یک جای با هم دیگه اشتراک نشده، تونستیم یا را جدا استفاده کنیم. و در اگزمپل بعدی هم می‌بینید اونجا ما یک جای استفاده کردیم. چی میگیم؟ I will pick you up from the school. من شما را از مکتب میگیرم. یعنی چی؟ pick up. حالا چی شد؟ phrasal verb شد. چی شد؟ pick up. ببینید اینجا ما استفاده کردیم. چی هست؟ of just preposition هست که گفتیم ما phrasal verb از combination verb و یا preposition می باشن. ببینید I will pick you up from the school. من شما را از مکتب میگیرم. ببینید pick up phrasal verb است که اینجا به شکل separatable استفاده شده. ما میتونیم که بگیم چی؟ I will pick up you at school. This statement is also correct, but the only difference that in the first statement we use phrasal verb separately, But in the second statement, we use the phrasal verb inseparably. It means that they have the same meaning, but pick up is separatable. We can use separately, and we can use inseparably. It means together. In the first statement, we use the phrasal verb separately, and in second statement, we use the phrasal verb inseparably. It means که چی هستک ما در جملات اول به شکل separate یا جداگانه استفاده کردیم و به شکل در جملات دوم یک جای. But we have some phrasal verbs that they can be separated, or we can say they separatable. بعضی phrasal verb ها داریم که با چی هستک از هم دیگه جدا نمیشه، یعنی یک جای استفاده میشه. مثلا چی میگیم؟ Who looks after her when you are at home. مراقب از او کی میباشه وقتی که شما وظیفه میباشید. ببینید looks after چی هستک؟ phrasal verb هستک. چی هستک؟ phrasal verb است که یک جای استفاده شده. چی شده؟ یک جای استفاده شده. Who looks after her when you are at work. کی مراقب از او میباشه وقتی که شما در وظیفه باشید. When looks after یک هستک یک جای استفاده. ما هم میتونیم who looks her after. باز اینجا جمله ما ناقص میاد و جمله ما درست نمیاد. پس چی هستک؟ این phrasal verb ها که چی هستک؟ looks after. چی هستک؟ phrasal verb است که can be separated. It was our today's lesson regarding the phrasal verb. I hope you could catch the lessons and it was very effective for you guys. You can make your own phrasal verbs and you can use phrasal verb that you know in your statements. Inshallah, the next we will start the new lesson. Until the next time, Allah Hafiz, be safe.